Assalamu alaikum, how are you? I hope you are fine. Welcome to the video. I wish you all are good and you enjoyed your Eid vacations, Eid days very nicely. Alright, so today we have got a new lesson or new part of the English, a very important aspect that is phrases. And today we are going to learn 10 common phrases what are used in English, what are spoken in English, तो English में बोले जाते हैं. And we will also learn their meanings, and I will share some examples also, so that you could come to know that how they are used and why they are used. Fine. So let's begin without wasting further time. Alright, so today we have got the very first topic. I beg your pardon, the first phrase we have got out of 10. The first one is once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon. It means an event that happens infrequently. An event that happens infrequently. It means that those actions or those things what we do not do on a regular basis. What we don't do on regular basis. They are not frequent. जो ज़्यादातर हम नहीं करते या रूटीन में हमारी नहीं होती, बहुत कम हम वो इवेंट्स होते हैं या वो काम हम करते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ आई गिव यू एग्जाम्पल ऑफ दिस फ्रेज once in a blue moon, normally it happens at we meet our childhood friends or school friends very rarely. There's a word rarely. It means very not on regular basis. शायद नादर you can say, बहुत कम you can say, ठीक है, with less frequency. So I can give the example. I can give the example like I meet my childhood friend once in a blue moon, or they meet me once in a blue moon. Means we do not meet on regular basis because the routine is very tough. Or another example, let me repeat my example. My friend meets me once in a blue moon. Or I meet my friends once in a blue moon. I'm talking about those friends to whom I do not meet on regular basis. Fine. Let's have another example. Okay. Normally it happens in good firms. The bosses do not meet the employees, or in the normal firms it happens, do not meet the employees or the lower staff on the regular basis. So the employee says, our boss meets us once in a blue moon, or I talk to the boss once in a blue moon. It means that I do not talk on the regular basis. Fine. Today, so let's move on to the next one. The next one is to cost an arm and a leg. To cost an arm and a leg. It is it's self-understood. It is giving the message or the meaning by itself. Something is very expensive. Something is very expensive. I'll share you one example here. Normally it was Eid days, Eid al-Azha days, and before that the people were going to the cow market to buy cows, and it was very expensive. And one of the friends says, this if you want to buy this cow, it will cost you an arm and a leg. I mean, it is very expensive. आपको जो है अपने parts of body, like in a phrase, it is given in the sense like you will have to share your part of the body, a core, an arm or a leg. It means it is very expensive. Let's have another example. For example, you are going to a shopping mall and you like anything, and then you ask for the price, and it is very expensive, and you bought it somehow, and someone asks you what's the price, and what was the cost, how much did you pay. So you can say, it cost me an arm and a leg. It cost me an arm and a leg. I mean, it was very expensive, the thing what I bought, anything. So I guess you got it. बहुत expensive. The next is to feel under the weather. To feel under the weather. It means to not feel well. To feel unwell, you can say. Unwell is the opposite of well. To not feel well or to feel unwell. Fine. So for an example you can give here, like I was feeling under the weather last night. That's why I couldn't come to office. I was feeling under the weather during the Eid days. That's why I could not enjoy the Eid days. Fine. So to feel under the weather, it means you are not feeling well. The next is a piece of cake. Oh my God, it's very common. It's mostly used in normally speaking. A piece of cake. It means something is very easy. Something is very easy. If you just focus, or we just consider the phrase a piece of cake, it's not, we are not literally talking about a cake and the piece. We are talking in the meaning of this phrase is something is very easy. Sometimes it happens, normally people misunderstand it and then they misinterpret it, इसका गलत माने निकालते हैं, और फिर they do not understand or they are unable to understand, समझ नहीं पाते what the person is trying to say, कि सामने वाला क्या बोलना चाह रहा है. A piece of cake, it means something is very easy. For example, there was a test in the class and the teacher, after completing the test, the teacher asked, yes students, how was the test? Did you enjoy the test? So one of the students said, teacher, the test was a piece of cake. The test was a piece of cake. It means the test was very easy. I did it in a very short span of time. I did very quickly. I completed it. I completed it in less time. Another example I would like to give. I beg your pardon. I've got a sore throat. A piece of cake. Like if someone asks you, can you do this work for me? Can you do this work for me? Or any work. And that work is very easy for you. You can do that very easily. So you can say, this work is a piece of cake. This work is a piece of cake. I can do it in a jiffy. Jiffy. That's called in a jiffy. In a jiffy. It means in a jiffy. Alright. The next one is hang in there. Hang in there. What does it mean by hang in there? Hang in there means don't give up. Don't give up. It's very simple. You can say don't give up. You can say hang on there. For example, sorry. If I just give you the example from the daily life, you can say anyone, or for example, any child, any kid is trying to do something, or like he or she is trying to do any maths problem, solving a problem, or you can that the student is trying to do but is unable to complete. So the teacher or the parent say, hang in there, keep it up, keep trying, hang in there. Fine. Once just keep focusing on that, you can get it. Another practical example I would like to give here, like someone is trying to say, like another practical example I will give there. The normal example, if I just take it, if someone is like in normal way, currently what happened normally, that while slaughtering the animal, while sacrificing the animal, when the animal gets out of control, so the master says to his helper or to the person, say, hang on there, don't give up. You have to control the cow. छोड़ना नहीं है भाई. Don't give up. पकड़ के रखना है. Try to control it. So hang on there. Hang in there means you have to control. You don't have to give up. आपको हार नहीं माने. Don't give up. And another example, what comes in my mind, like someone is trying to do a work, and that work is not that much easy, but the student is trying to do that. But it takes time. So the teacher or the parent say, hang in there, don't give up, hang in there, it will take time, and by the time by the time passes, the work will be done. So it means that if you are doing any work and you are like trying, you are going to give up, haar manne wala ho, the person says hang in there, means don't give up, fine. So let's jump to the next part. Okay, remaining 5 we are going to talk, the video is getting longer, the remaining 5 we are going to discuss in the next part 2.